Today, let us talk about seventh verse of Soundarya Lahari, Waves of Beauty. In this verse, Shankaracharya explains beauty of mother, and he explains everything. The beauty of her chest, the beauty of waistband she wears on her waist, and the trinklets making sonorous sound and soft sounds of that waistband, and her autumnal moon face, and he explains like this. So we get a doubt, why, what is the need here he had to explain about mother's beauty that way? Why he was explaining about waistband? Waistband is an ornament women wear on their waist. So women wear so many ornaments. They wear ornaments here, they wear ornaments here, they wear here, they wear here. They wear bangles. Why? What is the need he was explaining about waistband? So when a worldly poet, when a poet of his class, when he speaks like that. For a layman like us, I mean, it's a surprise for layman, for any layman, for people, for common people like us. So, entire Soundarya Lahari is like that. Every verse has, for grossly it looks something, and in subtle it has some inner meaning. In subtle form, it has some inner meaning. So when he explains about mother's beauty, that is for people like us, that we will worship her, thinking that mother is there as a statue, and we are here and we are worshipping her. When that is called dualism and Dvaita Siddhanta. When you completely contemplates yourself on mother's feet, you become mother, then there is no difference between you and mother. Then you will have that kind of all pervasive knowledge and wisdom. So when here he is talking about waistband, he was also trying to connect that with seven chakras. Our body has seven chakras: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddha, Agnya, Sahasrara. So we do have seven chakras. So when he was talking about this waist, he's symbolizing the Swadhisthana chakra. When he's talking about mother's chest, he's talking about nourishment, the motherly love. How we all grown up because of our mother's milk. So when you worship mother with that sense, what is wrong in that? So coming to the seventh verse, it reads as Kvanat Kanchi Dama Karikalabha Kumbhastananata Parikshina Madhye Parinata Seras Chandravadana Dhanur Banan Pasam Srunumapi Dadhana Karatalai Purastadastam Nah Puramadituraho Purushika. So in this verse he was trying to explain the gross form of mother. She's having a heavy bosom, heavy chest, and very thin waistband, wearing thin waist, wearing waistband, having trinklets making sonorous sound and soft sounds, and her waist is thin comparatively to compared to her chest, bosoms. And she is having full autumnal moon phase. When you see full moon, it's like full moon. You will have great pleasure when you see full moon. So when you see the mother's face, it is such a beautiful face. You will engross yourself into with that perfection. And that when you see Lalita Parmeshwari, any statue of Lalita Parmeshwari, you will get that feeling. So, Acharya Shankaracharya was trying to say, as we have been speaking this for last 6 verses, that Lord Shiva is static energy and Mother is dynamic energy. So, Mother has 5 duties: creation, sustenance, dissolution, destruction, and finally liberation. So, when he talks about waste, the reason he was talking about waste is the symbolic term for navel chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana here, this place is Swadhisthana chakra has fire, so it has the power of creation. So she's the one who gives that power to Brahma to create the universe. So when she creates the universe, she is very kind. Mother is itself, that name is very, symbolically it is very kind. You take any species, mothers are great fighters and mothers are very kind. Take any species, no mother is cruel to her children. So when creation is done, her duty is to nourish them. So symbolically he is showing her heavy chest. So because of her heavy chest, she inclined like this. So because she is more interested to nourish the people, to give them what they want. Saying her waist is thin, its meaning is that she is more concerned about their upliftment, how to bring her children, how to see them grown up. And her face is like full moon. If any poet explains, you see any poetry in the world, any poet explains like this, somebody's nice face with full moon. So it is a poetic expression. And what are the weapons she has? And let me tell you, Indian gods having weapons in their hands means it is a symbolic. Actually, whatever statues we show in the temples, that is a symbolic form. So symbolically, what she is having, in one hand she is having a sugarcane bow, arrows, pasha and ankusha. What is pasha? Pasha is goud, ankusha is noose. So she is having all these 4 weapons. Again, sugarcane bow and arrows. So sugarcane bow controls the arrows. 5 arrows means 5 senses. So she controls our mind when we contemplate on her feet. She has that power. She will control your mind. She will control your 5 senses, 6 senses. And what pasha and ankusha, goud and noose. Goud is her Maya Swarup and noose is, she is the one who create illusion for you, and she is the one who drags you from that Maya. So let us also contemplate on her, and let us read this verse again. This is very beautiful verse. There are so many interpretations on this. I tried my level best. Let us read this verse again. Vanat Kanchidama Karikala Bhakumbhastananata Parikshina Madhye Parinata Seraschandravadana धनुर्बाणान् पाशं शृणुमपि दधाना करतलैः पुरस्तादास्तां नः पुरमदितुराहो पुरुषिका.